Okay, Ryan, we got this.
Ready to do this?
Me and you.
Light this candle.
Yeah, I'm your co-pilot. And you're my co-pilot, flying this big bird.
They're gonna land in the harbor.
Yeah. You're the Sully.
Sully Sullenberger.
Yeah.
Megatron must be stopped, no matter the cost. Cybertron!
Hello, friends, and welcome. Welcome to the Autopod Decepticast. This is a fun voice. Your bi-weekly podcast, delivering an episode-by-episode breakdown of the Beast Wars Transformers
Aaron.
animated series.
Aaron, come back quickly, please.
He's gonna hate that. Airing April Fool's Day, April 1st, 1997. Today we're covering episode 26, the final episode of season 1, Other Voices Part 2.
Yeah, otherwise
written-
known as More Other Voices.
More of them voices, written by Larry DiTilio. I'm still your host, Ryan.
I'm Caleb. Hi.
Aaron is still not with us this episode, so it's just the two of us, and we can
Make it
if
if
we
we
try.
You even wrote that in. I was going to go for
I
it.
did. Don't look at my script.
Oh, sorry. All right, I'll be quiet. And I won't look.
We sometimes I put things in the script that I pretend are off the cuff.
Oh, hey, man. That's how it's done.
Don't tell them how the sausage is made. Now they'll make their own podcast.
They'll make their own sausage.
We do miss Aaron, but he shall return. He's not dead at all.
Apparently, he's hanging out with
He's-
Ed Begley
we just
Jr.
saw a
in
picture of him
Antigua.
with Ed Begley Jr. in the airport on the way on the flight, getting ready to board the flight to Antigua.
Yeah, that is awesome.
It's pretty cool.
I hope that he is at the same resort as them.
Yeah, I don't
And
know.
like they just keep running into him until as
They
you
have a
mentioned-
threesome.
Oh yeah,
Imagine a threesome with Ed Begley Jr. I bet his sex is real weird and polite.
yeah,
Uh,
efficient.
not low carbon footprint.
In that ass.
Any news to impart from the Carter house?
Wife and kid got back from Colorado. They
Kenny,
went
your youngest, Kenny,
yeah,
younger.
They went to Colorado for vacation at a really good time. They went to Casa Bonita, which is the restaurant that was it's this 50,000 square foot Mexican restaurant that opened in the mid 70s.
Holy
It's
shit.
got like a waterfall in it, cliff divers. It's in a strip mall. Cliff divers, like a cave, like you eat and then you can explore this place. It's like,
How does this make money?
well, it went bankrupt during COVID.
Well, sure.
And then people, it's like I guess it got really ran down even before it closed. It was a mess, but it was like this thing that people loved, even though
Sure.
it was a piece of shit. And
Like me.
so Trey Parker and Matt Stone came in and decided to buy it out of bankruptcy for $3 million, and they
Wow.
thought that they could turn around and like spend like $6 million to get it up and going again.
Yep.
It ended up costing them over $32 million to put into it because as
That is
they,
too many dollars.
well, there was so much deferred maintenance as they started peeling the
Oh, then
peeling.
they
the-
had to repair
They started
it?
like taking the ceiling, like they didn't really take a good look at it before they bought it. And as they started peeling the onion, they realized the building was on the verge of collapse.
Jesus Christ.
It was just basically held up by cheese dip. You know what I mean? So they made a whole documentary about turning this thing around.
Oh, I don't know about this.
And it's called Casa Bonita Mi Amor is the documentary.
32 million.
Yeah, and so the documentary is basically going through the renovation of this thing. Andy saw that and basically said, "I want to see that," and built the whole trip, the Colorado trip around going to Casa Bonita.
That's awesome.
You know, she said it was a lot of fun. Yeah,
I can't remember if it's something you sent me or I discovered on my own through Instagram that was like this restaurant in it. I think it's California. It was like but it was like it had all these different rooms and it was like and it has a sign that has a flame outside. You didn't send it to me if you don't remember. But
Yeah, I don't remember.
So never mind.
Well, what are we talking about? Just a big, huge, interesting restaurant.
I can find it.
Okay. Yeah. So they enjoyed it. The food, the food is improved there. It's 50,000 square foot.
That's
It's
big.
basically the closest thing that Andy could compare it to was that it was like when you go to one of those restaurants at like Epcot. It's like those massive it's like a Disney level, of course. So they opened it, and in the first year they had 400,000 people come through it.
Wow. When did it open?
2023. So they're trying really hard to get their money back on it, but it's, of course, making the documentary about it and probably selling that probably helped them out too. So I mean, I guess if you're a billionaire and you could sink millions of dollars into something, there's a chance you can make it turn around, especially when you are a well known and are a media icon. So but yeah, it was really interesting. So they did that. They went there and then they flew home last night, and
there it
it's good to have them back.
The Magic Lamp Inn.
I did send this to you. Did I?
I don't know.
Yeah, I did. It's basically I've seen it. Yeah, the Magic Lamp. It is basically a meticulously maintained 50s styled restaurant. Tell us more.
Well, I can just, The Magic Lamp Inn is a very special restaurant on historic Route 66 in Rancho Cucamonga, California. It opened in 1955 by John Clearman, who also opened another themed steakhouse in Northwoods Inn. The neon sign outside was recently restored, and it has a real flame. Yeah. The historic building is beautiful any time of day. So many original details inside and outside. Once you step in, you've been transported into a restaurant from a different era. Mm-hmm. Dining at a beautiful place like this has become such a rare experience. Make sure to walk around and look at all the intricate features all around. How amazing is that phone booth with the sculptures outside of it? And all the incredible stained glass windows. I'm very appreciative of the owners who take care of this restaurant and preserve its legacy, history, and ambiance. So the Magic Lamp Inn is a magical place. It's located right down the street from another historic steakhouse, the Sycamore Inn.
And that is our sponsor for today's episode, Casa Bonita and the Magic Lamp Inn.
It's awesome. I'll put these pictures up, but this place is fucking tight.
Yeah, so that is kind of a Casa Bonita feel, except this is more of a classy caliber. Like the Casa Bonita's like they lean into the kitsch. This is like a steakhouse. What is that treatment that they used to do on the cushions? Where they put the
rivets.
Yeah, the rivet,
whatever
the buttons.
Yeah, I love classic steakhouses with all the wood and the red and the dim lighting.
Yeah. Oh. This is the kind of place that I...
that's what made me think of it, is like I would build a vacation around going to this place.
Absolutely, 100%. So that's what's going on in my life. That was about it. It's been a quiet week at home.
I think we talked about
getting
this.
Ready for this.
I think we talked about this offline. I don't think it's on the previous episode, but you gave me a chicken.
Oh,
chicken check-in.
So that's right. Let's do our chicken check-in segment here. Yes.
I need to try to
hold on. It'd be like it's the chicken check-in.
There it is.
So I have inherited responsibility. I shouldn't say inherited. My dad asked me, but I kind of was voluntold to take over being in charge of being a caretaker for one of the family cemeteries that my relatives are. This is
more than one.
This is what happens when you have multiple generations of families live in the same area. I have family members buried at various cemeteries in the area. So the one where on my dad's side, where my paternal grandfather is buried at this cemetery, and
is it just your family?
No.
Okay, because I'm like, when I went there, it's enormous.
No, but I'm related to a lot of people in it, and there's been another guy that's not a carter, but another guy that's been kind of in charge of it for like the past 25 years. Before that, they had like a board at one point in time, but it's just people die and lose interest, and so basically it's like
then get buried in the cemetery.
Yeah, like it's pretty fun. Like it would be funny if the guy that's giving it up, like, oh, I'm sorry, I was reaching out. If the guy giving it up like hands me the keys and then just crawls over into the hole, and a bucket loader comes over and just buries him. Yeah.
That's awesome. All right, time to die.
Yeah. So. This weekend, from past weekend, Memorial Day weekend, we I scheduled having people sit down there and collect money as people drive in and out. Which, man, people are tight at they'll spend $5 on a Starbucks, but they'll give you
Don't do this.
But then they'll give you like $1 as they drive out of the cemetery. And you know how much that will get you as far as mowing a place like that? Not very far.
I don't know, a square foot.
Maybe. Because it's really hard to mow a cemetery.
I would imagine.
Yeah. So anyway, but we collected some money. But while I was down there, my sister was down there the day before and said, "Hey, there's a couple of chickens down here. Someone's dumped off." And the old man that talked to her said, "Yeah, they've been coming around here for the past couple of weeks because he lives nearby." So I was down there and I only encountered one chicken.
Yeah.
The other one has disappeared. Who knows?
Probably
And
got.
It hung out with me that afternoon. It was cool. And but I was like, I know somebody.
I know someone who has chickens
and that has a soft spot in their heart for taking.
I know a real
animals.
light touch.
Yeah. So I texted Ryan and he came down. I mean, it takes a lot to get Ryan out of the house and let alone leave town. But by golly, he came down to the cemetery.
It was quite ridiculous.
Got this chicken, and it like hopped right up into his arms. It was like, like,
she's very friendly. Like she's very docile.
yeah. So she got in the little arms, and they drove away. So Ryan now has a chicken. He thinks it's a hen.
West is trying to convince me that it's a rooster. I think that she's like 4 or 5 months old, just thin from not having an access to good food, especially since her poops were real weird when we got her here, very oily and dark.
She's been eating dead bodies out of the graveyard.
She dug up the former caretaker. But yeah, we named her Lydia Peeps after the character from Beetlejuice because she's a cemetery chicken.
She's black.
And she's black. She looks to me to be probably not purebred, but a mix. I think mostly Jersey Giant, which means she'll be enormous.
Yeah.
For those of you who don't know, Jersey Giants were bred in the, I believe, 1920s, to try to replace the turkey as a meat bird, but they mature very slowly. So she will be maybe like 14 pounds whenever she's mature, which normal chickens around, like our older girls, the 7-year-old and like 10-year-old, I think are right around 8 to 10 pounds. But yeah, right now she's in quarantine. Up in my office, you probably heard her in the background maybe in our last episode. She was making some noise. West thinks it's her learning to crow, but I completely refuse to accept that.
Ryan's in denial, but there's a sneaking suspicion that it's a rooster.
Because we can't have roosters in the city.
So Lydia might be a Lyle.
Yeah, I can't remember what West's name for her was if she's a boy, but
oh yeah,
Debo or something.
Debo,
like that. I don't know.
Debo.
Anyway, that's the chicken check-in.
That's the chicken check-in
up in the office.
That's been our week. Casa Bonita and chickens in the graveyard.
Yeah,
Aaron's gone.
Hanging out with Ed Begley Jr.
Ryan's in charge today.
Yeah, I'm driving. I hate it.
He doesn't like it. But he's doing a great job.
I did. Just to circle back to a little bit, I took Lydia out in the yard a little bit. She likes being out there. She did a dust bath. I kind of tried a soft introduction with the older girls. There's some squabbling. The pecking order is a literal thing. But yeah, I'll have to build like. I think I might take the crate. She's in a large dog crate right now. Huge. I mean, it's very big. It's like 4 feet by 3 feet. She's not cramped. But I think I might just take that out and put a roof over it and a tarp to keep the rain and just butt it up against the coop so the chickens can see each other for like a couple of weeks, and then we can do like an introduction. There will be some fighting. It's a thing that happens. Introducing one chicken to more chickens is very difficult.
Well, I really commend you for giving it a shot. You are a...
Yeah, it's stupid.
And speaking of stupid, what do we got going on here with... I was trying to segue into some sort of...
Hey, how about, speaking of stupid, let's shout out the patrons who are dumb enough to give us money.
Okay, well done.
Alba Magnus, Debbie, Skeeter, Jeff the Pusherman, Mike Seibert of Mike Seibert Radio, Bono, Michael Tremblett, Roop, Jonathan, Robinus Prime, Safubi Samurai Chandler, Jay Soups, Matt from Louisville, Nick the Toy Mad Dad, Ken Bockelman.
Big Ken!
Maurice, Captain Alexis, James and Julia, Michael Ordway, Tim Dubbs, Jason from Cracktastic Plastic, Thomas, Beatty Guns, Triclops, Optimal Alex, Simon, New Daniel 7, The Chronicler, Argonus Prime, The Unknown Patron, Brian Jones, Autobot 1000, Zarmat, The Anonymous Patron. I don't know if I'm a cockerel or a hen. Brutica 78.
That's the ambiguous patron.
That's true. Johnny, that's an SNL skit. Johnny Utah and Derek, thank you for all you do. Like I said in the last episode, we have another one waiting in the wings to be called out once they decide whether they wish to be identified.
Hey, Ryan, how about you make us a drink that makes us forget about the alien annihilation and lets us sit back and enjoy the nihilistic celebration?
I like your rhyme. Let's do it. This is a gooey blender drink.
A gooey blender drink?
Yeah.
What is a gooey blender drink?
Well, you find out, motherfucker. I guess you have to talk to yourself now.
Oh, boy. I've never... Oh, this is weird. Hello, darkness, my old friend. That's a Ninja blender. New blender. It's. Do you like the square shape? As far as, does it matter? Like, as opposed to a round blender vessel, like a square one?
I don't know, because I've never used it, because I had to get a new blender, because 3 days ago, after using my blender, I was washing it, and I dropped the glass tower part on the ground.
Did it shatter?
Yep. It exploded. Yep.
Really?
It was bad. I tried to catch it with my foot, but it didn't work, and so I had to get this one here.
Oh my God, when did this happen?
Like Tuesday.
Okay.
And we're recording on Sunday. So, yep, had to get it. And, West used to work for a kitchen supply outfit and recommended we get a Blendtec, and the base model of that starts at $375.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
It's a nice blender, but I couldn't bring myself to pay that. So I noticed you didn't offer to pay for it yourself, girlfriend. But so I got this $99 Ninja. And completely unrelated, you should subscribe to our Patreon.
All right. Well, I figured we could expense that somehow. It's just weird to me, the concept of a square vessel that's blending. It just seems like it would be, I guess it doesn't matter, obviously, but it seems to me like it would be less efficient at blending instead of in a cylinder. But I gotta get over that. Listeners, do you have a Blendtec? What's your blender of choice? Let us know.
Do you have $400 to spend on? Yeah, it's really, that would be like an overpowered. I can't imagine that I'd need to use that. I mean, the grinding nuts and grains.
Yeah.
But I do have a manual grain grinder that I bought to make corn whiskey.
Of course you do. I really appreciate this drink, Ryan. You're a good friend. I treasure our friendship and know that you wouldn't do anything to jeopardize it.
You sound worried. You do sound worried.
I'm good.
So, all right. This episode will come out June 15th. So our next one will technically be our 4th of July episode, but it's a Joe episode, Caleb.
Yeah.
Which is on brand for the USA birthday.
Yeah.
It's also a Brian Jones Joe episode, so he'll clearly have his own cocktail for that.
Yeah, cool.
And I say all that to say this. I wanted to make a 4th of July cocktail from the Stephen King short story Drunken Fireworks.
Okay.
In this story, King names a lot of drinks that the elderly mother and son enjoy around July 4th, all of which appear to be completely made up by Steve. I cannot find a real-world counterparts. Yeah, we're on a first-name basis.
Cool.
We're pretty tight.
Yeah.
We're like peas and carrots. I wonder, I wonder if I had tweeted at him, like, what do you think this drink's called a Muddy Rudder, which is what he calls it in the book. And I'm like, what do you think would be in a Muddy Rudder? He might have responded to me. I'll do it later.
Do it anyway.
He doesn't tell us how to make them. The best indication in the book is that the mother enjoys coffee brandy, which apparently is a huge thing in Maine. Allen's coffee brandy in particular. And one of the cocktails in the story, the mother enjoys something called a Muddy Rudder. So I thought I would invent a recipe for this drink, and I decided to make it a blender drink. So anyway, for this cocktail, you will need 2 ounces or 60 mils of coffee brandy, which is different than coffee liqueur like Kahlua. It's much less sweet.
Good.
And then 1 ounce or 30 mils of vodka, which is really just to bump the ethanol up. 2 scoops of of raisins. No, 2 scoops of coffee ice cream, which I did make this ice cream myself.
Really?
Yeah, which my made it with my ice cream maker I got as a wedding present back in 2008.
Wow.
Yeah, the ex didn't get the ice cream maker. I definitely got the ice cream maker. She didn't get the ice cream maker.
No.
That's a Rain Man joke. Our divorce was very amicable. So throw all that shit in a blender and blend it up real nice. If it's too thick, add some milk or water. I didn't need to do that. This one wasn't. And then pour into a fun glass and garnish with some chocolate-covered espresso beans, which I neglected to get because they didn't refill the dispenser at work. We have these at work now.
You have a coffee. You have a
chocolate-covered
coffee
espresso bean
dispenser.
dispenser.
Does it come out like loose? Like you can hold your hands under it?
Yep.
Are you serious?
It's like, well, let me explain. In addition to like free fruit, gold fruit, like apples, bananas, oranges, sometimes mangoes, whatever. There are also goldfish crackers, Cinnamon Toast Crunch cereal, granola, and like a cold brew bar. It's like a continental breakfast in a hotel. If you imagine a continental breakfast, those things where you turn the knob and the cereal comes out, that's what the espresso beans are.
Oh my God.
It's like any excuse to convince us that being in the office 3 days a week is necessary and advantageous. Continental break. I love being incontinent. It's like Go-Gurt, but to stay. You know that bit.
From Key and Peele.
Yes, thank you. So, you want to try?
Yeah, let's do it.
It's pretty simple.
Cheers. Thank you. Homemade ice cream and everything.
Damn, that's coffee as shit.
Woo. That is I like coffee, though. I like coffee flavoring.
I don't like coffee, but I like coffee ice cream. I like coffee flavored things. I just don't like coffee.
I really like that. I think that it's not like it's like a boozy milkshake. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It is. That's what it is.
That's a pretty fucking good milkshake. I don't know if it's $5 good, but it's pretty fucking good.
If I don't mind the heavy coffee, but I'd be interested to maybe salt this a bit.
I put a little salt in the ice cream, but
it's really good.
I can go grab.
No.
Okay.
I'm just making comments. I'm just
talking.
Yeah, it's really good, Ryan. Thank you. This is delicious, and thank you for the muddy rudder here.
That's the muddy rudder. Can't get there from here. Don't go down that road. Sometimes Dad is better.
Yeah, you should totally contact Mr. King or Stevie, as you know him, and tell him what's up.
You want to try some of the coffee brandy on its own?
No, thank you.
Okay. He's just going to sip the Lefroy we poured out on our break from the last episode.
I'm kind of.
How does it go with the coffee?
It works. I'd be curious to see what a little bit of whiskey would be like in this.
Probably pretty good.
Yeah.
Or rum. I mean, really anything.
Yeah.
Hey. Last episode recap. The aliens showed up. They create this weird dome that looks like a jade mushroom. They talk to Primal, pretending to be Unicron's head, and it charges one of the moons in orbit that transforms into to be announced. And Megatron is excited. He has plans. He's so horny for it.
Yeah. He loves how diabolical they are.
Even
though he's kind of in the sights of this as well.
Yeah. And what he's got, but he thinks he can. He's got to wiggle.
Yeah. I do like how he's got that confidence, and at the same time, he's like, I gotta appreciate a good evil. He appreciates other evil.
I see you. I'm holding space. So we open up with a recap of the last episode.
Yeah.
And then jump into the dome, tethered to a false moon by a beam of energy. And
right. That false moon. Like, we had Ant on the previous episode.
Yeah.
Obviously, you should be listening to that one before you listen to this one.
How did you get here?
I love this transformation. I have no idea what's going on other than that I know it's not good. And,
spoiler, this episode ends on a real cliffhanger, which is what you want for a season finale, which is what this is.
It's a big one. We've made it. We've made it to the first season of Beast Wars, and it's a big 26 episodes.
26, yeah. And the rest of the season 2 and 3, I think, are both 13 episodes.
How far they've come. How far we've come.
And I feel like, I hope there's still stuff to make fun of, but I feel like season 2 and 3 are really good.
Oh,
I remember season 2 specifically.
You're worried that it's going to be so good that we can't make fun of it?
Well, Aaron said that whenever we were debating on doing these stories, like, I heard it's good, but we found plenty of terrible things to mock.
We can make fun of more than just bad stuff. We make fun of good stuff. We make fun of mediocre stuff. We make fun of stuff that we don't even understand.
It's like
Yeah.
like the Electoral College.
Yeah. So where do we find ourselves here at the top of this
we open
episode?
up with this false moon on a beam of energy. It looks pretty cool.
It's getting charged or something.
And then Cheetor and Tigatron are on a ridge watching the light show in the sky. Tigatron waxes poetic, saying, "It's the light at the end of the world."
Yeah. No shit.
I like the cats hanging out together.
Yeah, me too. They're cool.
R.I.P. Snowstalker.
I know, that's so sad.
Episodes ago.
So
then we got to Primal and Rat Trap riding on Primal. He radios the cats to tell them to meet him at base, and he'll explain once there.
I really appreciate the animators considering the wind, because little Rat Trap's whiskers and ears and little tail are like
flapping.
Yep.
We definitely didn't see that earlier in the season.
No.
So yeah, this episode picks up right where the other one left off, which makes sense because it's a part 2. He explains that once there, he'll tell him everything that's going on. It's a codex, is what he says.
Primal's it just thinks he's just flying back and forth a lot to a lot of stuff going on and just kind of getting there.
He hasn't done a lot yet, but he will in this episode.
True. All right, yeah.
They're joined by Air Razor, who is right on their tail, and Rat Trap says, "We're all gonna die." His classic line.
We're all gonna die, and he's wrong every time.
Well, like I said,
one of these days,
plan for the worst, hope for the best.
Yeah, one of these days,
I think I'm just Rat Trap.
Yeah. That explosion or whatever that is, that power surge.
Yeah, it cuts off. We cut to the alien dome, and the voice says, we'll just capture it. We'll just capture what the voice says. How about that, you fucking fucks? Yeah, I'm in charge. I can do what I want.
Termination sequence engaged. Return to Nexus Zero.
Return to Nexus Zero?
To Nexus Zero.
What does that mean?
They're leaving.
No idea.
Do we find out ever what Nexus Zero is?
I think it's just technobabble. I don't think it's meaningful.
Oh. I've got a booty box idea.
Oh.
That just says return to Nexus Zero.
Nexus Zero can't be good.
No.
It's not a positive. No. The beam of energy cuts off from the dome, making the alien artifact moon disappear, or so Pterosaur thinks, because we cut to the dark side, where genius number 1 Pterosaur thinks the aliens are gone, obviously scared off by, I don't know, the might of... He says we scared them off. The Predacons did nothing.
Right. Scared them off with what?
And then Megatron Megatron calls Pterosaur out as a moron. The moon was never a moon, and it hasn't disappeared. It's just extremely dark without the patina of the moon camouflage that was stripped away. You stupid flying fucking fuck.
Yeah, idiot.
The moon then morphs into a bottomless steamer basket with a spiky bunt pan inside.
It is like one of those steaming baskets.
Yeah.
I'm impressed at trying to explain this in production. Like
how it was in the script of what the animators should do. And then we get this spiky bunt pan is the way I've described this.
It's really impressive, the geometry.
It's very cool, and it's a really pretty animation.
Yeah. It's just like there's nothing. I wouldn't have thought of this as a solution, and I really like it because it portrays obviously a very advanced civilization that's doing stuff that's almost hard to comprehend functionally.
I guess
it doesn't look good.
They haven't gotten to the point yet though where they can create a Dyson sphere.
Nope, haven't done that yet. Maybe that's what they're working on.
Because that would seem like it would be a perfect experiment, a laboratory experiment situation, a Dyson sphere, because it would be completely cut off. The Maximals would never have gotten in there.
Yeah, well, everyone has their limitations.
Scorponok's upset. He needs a pacifier. Megatron isn't worried, though. He tells his crews to batten down the hatches and all power to the shields. He then asks the computer to activate a very impressive-sounding program called 0 Hour. Activate 0 Hour. Sexy computer lady scans for transwarp signatures.
She's so sexy.
I guess we could just play some of this.
Yeah, I want to hear her.
Oh, all right. You're like Aaron with Mariah Carey.
I will see to the rest. Computer, activate program 0 Hour.
Activating. Scanning for transwarp signature.
You're so big.
Now we'll see if my faith in Tarantulas' ability is justified.
Yeah, that's interesting. So, like, Tarantulas' betrayal is kind of part of his plan, or he's made it part of his plan. So the computer scans for transwarp signatures, and Megatron is planning to use Tarantulas' treachery to his own advantage. The signal is located inside the axolon, and the shield. They can see that because the shields are down. I do dig this wireframe, like rotating wireframe of the axolon, and the animation signals we'll see in a second, indicating the transformers inside.
There's so much work that these animators have to do.
It's awesome.
There's so many levels of like they had to do that.
Yeah,
sequence.
there's a lot more crew and money has been put into this at this point, I think. Probably just more animators. Yeah, these little insignias that pop up. There are 2 Maximals offline. That is Dinobot and Rhinox. And then there are 2 Predacons in the regeneration chamber, I think they say, which is Black Arachnia and Tarantulas. Yeah, and then we see that she also detects Inferno moving up on their position. And then Megatron does a swipe across the screen that becomes our scene wipe to the Axolon. It's kind of cool. Coming up in just a second. Yep.
Yeah, that's cool.
And then we cut into the Axolon where Tarantulas is working on the stasis pod and the transwarp drive is operational.
Isn't there another stasis pod right behind him?
Yep.
Okay.
That's because they're in the Axolon. They needed stasis pods, so they just... You know what? That's a great point. Huh.
I mean, I know I'm kind of the everyman here, and I understand I don't understand everything, but isn't there?
Yeah, there's like at least 2 of them hanging on the wall
that are like ready to go.
So why? Oh, maybe it's just really hard to boot up the commands into it.
Yeah, maybe
because we'll see that Tarantulas has to. That's probably why. Because we'll see Tarantulas has to use his own data tracks, which I think data tracks is new. Like they start in the last episode, the alien scanned Primal's data tracks, which is why they made Unicron. I think data tracks is just a way of saying brain.
Maybe those are just ornamental.
Oh, it's like a live, laugh, love poster. Yeah, that's interesting because theoretically they could have used those as well. We're not going to dwell on it.
Just don't worry. Yeah, I'm sorry to bring it to your attention.
No, I actually really love that. That's fucking stupid.
All right, but he's working on this.
Tarantulas is working on the stasis pod,
yeah.
and the transwarp drive is operational. Black Arachne is a little concerned that this pod doesn't seem big enough for 2 unless they get all romantic.
It's like smash.
But T-Dog isn't falling for it. He has no time for her 8-legged cock tease. This planet will be destroyed in a megacycle, which, if you remember from last episode, about an hour. Speaking of the spider calling the Trex black, Black Arachnia mutters to herself, "Oh, the T-Rex. Not Trex. The spider calling the T-Rex black."
I didn't know. I was like, I was like, okay. I don't know.
Yeah, she mutters to herself that Tarantulas won't have to put up with her inane banter much longer and points her weapon at his back. But just then, ooh, blammo.
Fresh from digging his hole in the ground.
Exactly. We didn't see him come up, but we have to assume he did.
Uh-huh.
She gets a little chin music shot from none other than Inferno, who's here to make it an arachnid insect threesome. Oh, no, wait, that's my fan fiction. He's here to turn these he's here to turn these spiders into the royalty to give them over to Megatron.
He's loco.
Yeah, he's great.
Yeah.
It's understandable why he's a fan favorite.
Yeah.
So, Black Arachnia is down. Inferno and Tarantulas tussle, but the latter is really no match for Inferno. He burns the bug with his multi-gun flamethrower from the Fifth Element.
Flips it, catches it behind his back.
Yeah, he shoots Tarantulas' gun out of his hand, but then So this is the thing. Inferno's armor must be top-notch, because he just eats Tarantulas' machine gun shots like they're nothing.
Then this is horrible.
It is. It is horrible, because, then Inferno uses the flame function on his gun to set Tarantulas on fire.
who screams and runs out of the lab.
Yeah, he runs down the corridor.
It's awful.
On fire, screaming like Richard Pryor.
Yeah, and it's a bit troubling to watch. I was like,
It's
oh,
pretty
fuck.
upsetting.
Yeah. So he's running down the hall, and then it doesn't really get any better.
For those who don't know, Richard Pryor, that's a 1980s reference where he accidentally set himself on fire while freebasing.
Yep.
Which we covered before. We talked about it before. I don't know if we uncovered that it was not completely true or there are different versions of the story.
There's different, but yeah, we discussed that I said he did it on purpose. It was portrayed in a film, but then I think we came to the
'cause it was
conclusion
maybe
that it's possible that it was
a
intense.
suicide attempt,
Yeah.
a crazy high suicide attempt.
Crack is whack, guys.
I hear it's great.
Yeah, it
Gets
gets
you
really
really
high.
high. I think he was freebasing, which is the least cost-effective way to do cocaine. You burn through like a gram in 20 minutes. That's what in Boogie Nights the guy who plays I can't remember his name, the actor who played him, but that scene where they're trying to rob the guy who's freebasing and the firecrackers,
It's like
that's based on a real guy, and apparently that was what he was like, and he freebased cocaine, like thousands of dollars of cocaine a day. It's just like do the cocaine. I guess it gets you really super high, but for like 20 minutes.
Well, addiction's a weird thing, and it tends
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
tends to make you do things that are a bit illogical.
Maybe we can get some cocaine in Chicago.
I don't want to do any cocaine. I feel like shit the next day. From I've heard.
The last time I did cocaine, I think I was in my 20s, so it probably would hit different now.
I think it probably would. The old body can't snap back like it used to.
I still want some. Patrons, contribute to my cocaine.
Jesus Christ!
Send me cocaine in the mail. Definitely.
That's the coke.
What are we doing?
I was gonna try to have like the C in TF con, like put the cocaine in con, but none of it works.
It doesn't really work. But we could put the cocaine in my body.
I'm not participating in that, but you know what? It's your ride. Where
are we? We just did the Tarantulas in Flames.
Oh yeah.
So
Tarantulas is running out in flames. And
so he's running out, arms akimbo.
And
The
it gets
fire goes
worse.
out, and he goes offline.
yeah, it's
He hits a bulkhead,
and then just crumbles.
And
It's like he burns to
honestly,
death.
actually, that's the last we see Tarantulas. That's the last we see of him conscious. He's in the rest of the episode. He's not in it. Back on the dark side, Megatron is pissed with that fucking ant because now that Tarantulas isn't minding the stasis pod, the data flow has stopped and the transwarp drive is offline. Megatron says, "What has that fool done?" But like, I don't know. What did you tell him to do? What was the plan? Like to take him back to take them and the pod back to the dark side? Like that's risky as fuck. Those two would definitely have gotten the drop on Inferno. And if that wasn't that, why did Inferno engage at all? Like, while Tarantulas was stabilizing, what I'm saying is like, while Tarantulas is stabilizing and uploading the data, why did Inferno fight them? I guess what I'm getting at is I think Megatron, I'm nitpicking here, but like
Sure.
Megatron seems like the instructions to Inferno were touchy at best, but maybe they were great instructions and Inferno's just a fucking lunatic and went off script. I don't know.
Hey, I don't blame Inferno for that, really. I mean, Megatron should be like knowing who he's dealing with and
He has a pretty limited crew.
and predicting accordingly.
That's true. Yeah. He should have just been like, just follow them. If they're doing, why did he even have? I guess so. Okay, now I'm thinking about it. I guess he had Inferno follow Black Arachne and Tarantulas, so that when the stasis pod was online with the transwarp drive, Megatron could take control of it. But that's the point where Inferno should have taken them out. He just took them out too soon. He just got overexcited. All right, that's what we're going with.
He's a bit of a wild card. I mean, you should take that into consideration with your plans.
Exactly. Primal, Rat Trap, and Air Razor arrive at the Axelon to find the shield down, which is sus as shit.
And the big hole in the ground.
Yep. Well, it's on the side. They're not on that
there.
side.
Yeah, okay.
Air Razor can see with her enhanced vision that Tigatron and Cheetor are booking it back to the base as well, to which Rat Trap, always finding the dark cloud, snipes, "That's great. Now we can all get vaporized together." Inside the Axelon, Inferno is just fucking pushing buttons on the stasis pod. He's just fucking, as if at random chance he'll understand it. It reminded me a lot of the episode Double Dinobot, where the Predacon clone of Dinobot who can't transform just starts picking buttons at random, trying to enter the code to bring down the Axelon shield, and he keeps getting electrical shocks. That's what this is. But Black Arachnia has regained consciousness and jumps on Inferno's back. These two, I love this battle. It's very cool. They Black Arachnia exclusively using what I guess I would call some kind of martial arts. Even Inferno has some leg sweeps and shit.
It's a well choreographed fight.
Yeah, it's really dynamic. There's a bunch of camera angles, like I said. As this is just another thing of showing off that like they've really improved and they got budget and crew. There's some. Yep.
Oh.
Eventually, she gets his gun from like this sweet ass. She slides out, kicks him in the ass. There you go. His gun goes flying. She flips over him.
And they show it again.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's
They
a
make
flip
it
so nice they showed it twice. And then she points the gun at his head. And I'm like, I thought there was going to be a negotiation, but no, she just shoots him in the face.
Yeah, it's a good sequence. And then she kick him while he's down?
What
did
did
she
she
kick
do
something
there?
off of him?
That's what it looked like. She kick his head off? No. Oh, she just kicked his leg, but it did look like something flew off. That might be an animation error. Oh, there's tarantulas all burnt to
Jesus
shit
Christ.
out in the corridor.
Do they just pan to that? Why do they go to that?
We'll see it. A second.
Okay. I think it'd be funny if they just went out to it for a couple of seconds.
And then went back? Yeah. So I didn't really mention it, but Tarantulas was using a visor to connect his data tracks.
Yeah, I saw that.
Thank you.
No, I'm sorry. I saw it.
I didn't.
saw
I just
it.
didn't. What I meant is I didn't call it out.
Gotcha.
To the listener who may not be watching this episode with me.
Sorry. Yeah, good point.
And with this mad scientist burnt to a crisp and out for the count, Black Arachnia dons the goggles and jacks into Tarantulas because she needs them data tracks ASAP. This planet is a ticking time bomb. This takes an interesting turn in a little bit that I kind of dug. Yeah, so we get this VR sequence here. Not so much Lawnmower Man and the last one as like Tarantula, Black Arachnia's avatar. It felt more dream logic to me, but yeah, everything has tracers. And she's picking up a bunch of stuff in the lab, and then we hear Tarantulas' giggly voice, and in a nightmare way, like he manifests as a bunch of heads, and then we see Black Arachnia in the real world scream and throw off the visor. So I think this is a good example of like, we don't really need to explain what happened here. Obviously, Black Arachnia went into his brain. He has fail-safes built in case that occurs, because of course he would. He's a lunatic. He's a mad scientist, and he would break into somebody's brain. So he's gonna
defend himself.
Yeah, exactly.
He's thought of that scenario.
Yeah, that's why I have those boards built into the window there to keep that window from.
Yes,
it has a lock.
It's a very similar.
I guess you could break it, but you'd have to be pretty small to crawl through there. I just think about. Oh, this is a bad example because you posited as if he's thought about doing that to somebody. I haven't thought about breaking into somebody's house. I just think about people breaking into my house all the time, even though it's never even been anything close. And it's a very safe neighborhood.
Yeah, I'm still wondering if somebody breaks in here, if they would just turn right around and go.
Be like, oh no, I can't.
I've come wrong.
This is an unsound mind who lives in this home. This is where I had in my notes. Yeah, all the violence we've seen toward another person in this episode is Predacon on Predacon. So back at the Axelon Primal we were at the Axelon Primal Rat Trap, Tigatron, Cheetor, and Air Razor reach the bridge to find Dinobot and Rhinox stuck in an energon web. Primal orders the cats to get Rhino and Dino to the regeneration chamber, and for Rat Trap and Air Razor to do a sweep of the base, as the Preds may still be uninvited visitors. Like I have to... I did actually have a note. I have to do a sweep of the house whenever I hear a weird noise in the night with like pepper spray and sometimes the gun.
Do you come down here too?
Yeah. Yep. All the house. It's a problem.
This would be a scary ass house to walk around in the dark with a flashlight.
It's almost as bright as it is here.
It's your house.
No, it's fine, but it's almost as bright as it is in here now. That window doesn't provide that much light. Like if I turn these lights on, it's just as bright.
You mean? Oh yeah.
At night, yeah. I mean, they're constantly on.
For some reason, I'm imagining you not turning the lights on.
They're just
walking around in the dark.
Yeah, perfect. I shouldn't say that it's creepy. Try to backpedal not to make me feel bad. I don't care. Back at the dark side, the computer alerts Megatron that the transwarp signal is back online. So Tarantulas' plan continues. As far as Megs knows, just then Scorponok alerts his leader to another change in the attitude of the alien moon. It's blowing up.
It's changing colors. It's charging.
We look right down the barrel of the Bunt Cake Pan Cloaca. Yellow energy begins to charge and then fires on the planet. Primal.
Wow.
Orders max. It's a pretty cool sequence. It's very neat. The lighting, again, the light effects in this are great. Primal orders maximum power to shields. The Axelon computer informs the Maximals that the alien ray is causing planet-wide superheating. The temperature outside the Axelon is already 140 rads and climbing.
It's cooking the planet.
Yep. They're sterilizing it. In my research, I couldn't find a translation from rads to Fahrenheit or Celsius. Even on TF Wiki, it wasn't there. But yeah,
when the beam it's things are blowing up.
Yeah, this is really cool. Like the way they portray this beam and the lighting inside it, and like the heat effects, like the wavery stuff and the fire. It's very, very cool. This is where we go to commercial, by the way, and then we come back from commercial. So the plan is basically, they say, the Maximals say, they're trying to ignite the Energon. I think Primal says it. Outside, the world is bursting into flames.
God damn.
Yeah, it's really cool. Oh, that's where we're going to commercial. And we come back and
so much destruction.
Yeah, the wavery heat thing is kind of neat. I like that.
I feel sorry for all the life that's
the things
on the planet.
Yeah. Well, they're like, fuck. Yeah, the aliens are like, I guess we could have, with our infinite power, maybe just killed all you guys and left the planet fine. I don't know. I can't remember much about the Vok alien species in season 2 and 3, honestly. But it seems like their position is like, wow, you've contaminated the experiment to the point where it's not going to work.
Yeah.
So I don't know what their end goal was. I don't know what they were testing. So I don't know their parameters. So maybe it's unfair for me to say you could just blink the Maximals and Predacons off the planet, like just vaporize them and continue the experiment. But I guess there was an unknown quantity entered into the control experiment. Whatever.
They already had.
I guess they're also like, who fucking gives a shit? We're immortal, and
they already had a thing set up. I think for them, it's like there could have been a number of outcomes that mess up the experiment, and so the one solution is to just sterilize the planet and start over.
Anything they didn't account for or control for, they were like, I guess that's how we would do it in the laboratory now.
Yeah. You just clean slate.
Or maybe you discover penicillin. Back. We're in the dark side. And Megatron is horny for them aliens. He knows they're trying to sterilize the planet. And yeah, you know what? Let's just fucking capture this because it's so good.
Brilliant! They're causing a chain reaction which will rip this planet to atoms and destroy all traces of them. Simply to deal with us. What sheer ruthlessness. What disregard for sentient life. I rather like these aliens.
Like them?
So yeah, I mean, what we were just talking about, Megatron is well aware of that they don't have to go to that much trouble, but they don't give a fuck, and he likes that.
He does say, I think he posits in his mind too, in a way, in a megalomaniacal way, where he's like, all to deal with us.
Oh yeah, he totally makes it about himself.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
He knows they're trying to destroy the planet, and so his troops are not as keen. And then Megatron says he can't save them, but maybe Tarantulas' plan can.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, with the Axelon shields back up, the dark side computer cannot penetrate to find out what's going on inside.
I didn't even think about the egotistical response that he had. That's a really good observation.
Well, he's completely self-absorbed. It must be about me. Oh, I should say I did really like whenever during that speech, they have a really interesting camera thing where like we see him talking and then the camera is way down the corridor and it zooms up to his face. It's in a whooshing thing, and I'm like, there's no reason to do that, except it was really cool. Like, I understand as a cartoon, you want to keep things dynamic, you want to keep them moving, so that totally makes sense, but it was just really cool.
Also, it's a good way of driving home his self-centeredness.
Mm-hmm. Oh, absolutely. Air Razor and Rat Trap are sweeping through the corridors, looking for Predacon intruders. Black Arachnia has brought all the transwarp systems online, and she fucking did it! But just then, Rat Trap and Air Razor cock their guns, pointed at Black Arachnia's head. In retort, Black Arachnia says,
Did you know we have a truce?
They're bringing the old truce back.
It did make me laugh.
Yeah, it was a good
because she
callback.
knows it's bullshit.
Yeah, it was a good callback to the truce.
On the bridge of the Axelon, the computer states that external temperatures are now at 300 rads. That is twice what they were before. I love the lighting here. Like before the alarm sounds, it's really bright in there. Like it's getting hot inside the ship as well. And like I don't know. I've mentioned this a couple of times. The waving heat, the bright blazing white of like seeing that everything's being superheated. It's really washed out and the brightness turned up, kind of like a danger level. It was very cool. So the Axelon also says planetary destruction is estimated in 28 cycles, which is minutes. Didn't we say at the end of the last episode that it was 28.5 cycles until the planet was destroyed? That's half a minute difference. We're just going to let it go.
Yeah, I think we should.
I think we should. I really do. But don't fear, because Rat Trap radios for the group to get down to Axelon's stasis hold, and we do this cool sweep, like a wipe from the bridge with Primal looking to that radio signal, and then we do a swoosh, and we're back on Primal's face, and we're down in looking at the pod, which is like a great time jump, because we got to get there. So we get out of the Axelon stasis hold, and Prime says it just might fly. Black Arachnia, playing nice with the group, says, of course it will fly. But the systems will only respond to her. Primal physically demands, because there's a ceasefire, that Black Ack change the commands to respond to him, and she calls him a hairball and refuses. Long story short, Primal wants the pod... Not really long, but long story short, Primal wants the pod to fly up to the alien device and take it out. I do think there may be a scene cut out here where Primal explains exactly what he wants, because everyone is real quick on the uptake with the explanation. It's a good cut, don't get me wrong. Like, we don't need it. It's just how it feels the way it was written.
Right.
So there's also a great attempt here to explain to me how this would even be possible. Primal says he's going to get in this stasis pod and go up and destroy the alien thing. He says that each of these alien devices have specific goals, and since this one is busy, he thinks it won't pay attention. And I like it. Give me a reason.
Yeah,
perfect.
That's fine.
He's planning a transwarp explosion to take out this bitch, and it's our only chance. That's where Black Arachnia agrees and gets to work, while the Maximals all try to volunteer for this suicide mission, and then Primal says that only a flyer has a chance of making it out of the blast, where Air Razor pipes up and is like,
well, I'm a flyer.
Yeah, let me do it. And Primal...
He's like,
no.
He's
and
like,
he's okay.
He's like, okay.
And then Primal... He doesn't even answer her. Primal says, turns to Rat Trap and says, what about you, Rat Trap? And my boy replies, hey... Suicide ain't in my job description.
Why even turn the rat trap in that situation?
I love
It's so
that.
shitty.
It's very cunty. No, I love it. I think it was played as funny to both of them.
Sure, I like it.
And Primal says it's not in my job description. Neither. So the pod is ready, and Primal takes his cozy little seat. Black Ack compares it to a coffin and says, this is crazy. And he's like, hey, legs. Sometimes crazy works, baby.
He calls her legs?
No, he doesn't. That's my
like
interpretation.
Yeah, I like it.
That's what I'd call her if she were my girlfriend.
Well, he also points out the fact that he either does it and fails, or he doesn't do it and definitely fails.
Yeah. So it's either it's a straight up win-lose situation.
Choose. Yeah, if we got a slight chance this way, let's try it. Otherwise, we're just going to die.
Yep.
So pick your poison.
It is brave because he's planning to live because he wants to eject. He wants to eject before it explodes. But it really is like of a 3-choice situation. It works and I live. It works and I die. It doesn't work and I die. Like those are great odds. It's real easy to be brave in that situation.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Or he
you only have one choice. There is no choice.
Maybe he has the ultimate play where he flies the stasis pod just out into space and escapes altogether.
So he straight up is like, well, what if I just go? Like, what if I just abandon the family?
Who's gonna know? I mean, that's the ultimate play.
Sure, if he were a completely different person, that would
he just ends up
happen.
That would be the ultimate, wow.
Somebody please make a fan cut of that. You don't even have to. You could do it. Oh, that'd be so sweet.
Gets back to Cybertron. They all died. I tried to save them.
I don't even need the end. I just need a cut of him going toward it and then just whoop. You see it ding out into the universe. That's fucking funny as shit.
And then he goes, that was just
prime. Perfect. Oh my God. My stomach kind of hurts from laughing like that. Yeah, we get you're the finest crew I've ever served with. Grammatically incorrect as that sentence is. Not to be too Frasier Crane about it. You're the finest crew with which I've ever served. This sounds cold and weird. So I am not a grammar Nazi about things.
Nah.
I say ain't and shit and fucking all the time and instant. Stop being dumb, guys. Anyway, where are we? Primal rockets up out of the Axelon into the upper atmosphere. The lighting again, awesome. I'll touch on the art direction and script deviations. If you don't recall, this thing holds one person, and here they have it blasting off. And how do I describe this? So the stasis coffin, the propulsion is on the back. Like if you're at your grandma's funeral, and she just suddenly
hold on.
Okay. Talking about cemeteries.
All right, gotcha. Yep. Okay.
You're at your grandma's funeral, and they lowered the coffin into the grave.
This is at the cemetery that I take care of.
Yep.
Okay.
And then imagine that coffin takes off into the sky. The propulsion is on the back of the coffin, is what I'm getting at.
Sure.
That's how the stasis pod flies.
Sure. Yeah. I feel like I didn't see that coming.
Oh man.
But for me,
I'm just thinking I want to. Well, we talk about how we want our bodies to. I kind of like that sky burial or donating my body to a body farm. It's not a body farm. The forensics places. Yes. Or being cremated. I don't really like the idea of just being in a quote unquote cemetery because it seems wasteful. So sky burial, just leaving me out for the animals.
What's a sky burial?
You just leave them out for the animals.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe it's somehow you throw their
throw them out of a plane. Good luck, fuck.
And where they land, they land.
Yeah, I don't like the idea of them being embalmed. I like the idea of just being planted somewhere or just left out.
I don't want an open casket. I just want to I mean, I guess it's not about me. I guess if people, but for me, it's when I go to funerals, the most troubling part for me is to see their embalmed body. I've
actually never been to a funeral where I saw the body.
Really? Mm-mm. I mean, it's not bad, but it's
I thought about being a mortician for a while.
It's weird. It's weird, but whatever.
I just think people were way more used to dead bodies historically
100%,
than we are.
100%. They're used to like, with the child mortality rate. They're used to it's rough, dude. I mean, I would say statistically, most people by our age had probably firsthand experienced someone like dying. Mm-hmm. When I mean that,
in their immediate family,
and was present when it happened. I have yet. I have yet to experience that.
I haven't either. Aaron has.
Yeah.
I have never, again, like all my grandparents but my grandmother were dead before I was in my teens.
Yeah.
And then my grandmother died when I was like 19. But like, I've never experienced a death, I guess is what I'm saying, close to me.
I agree. I think to get back to the burial part, I don't want a traditional. I don't want to be in a casket. I'm looking at either cremation or, having some sort of
alternative.
Yeah, absolutely. The sky burial idea of getting thrown out of a plane is actually something I think would be great.
That is pretty amazing.
Yeah,
I think that's certainly illegal.
And downright dangerous.
And you know what's also illegal? You can't taxidermy me. You couldn't just have me propped up.
Jesus.
Wouldn't that be awesome? Where I was like,
no, not at all. That's one of the most disturbing things I can think of. Taxidermy in general.
Taxidermy, I understand taxidermy for specimens because, I mean, again, historically, that's the way you would have an example of what this animal looked like before, like, whatever. But taxidermy of, like, a pet is very fucked up to me.
Yeah.
I don't want that.
Where
are we? Okay, we're into. I guess I was describing how the stasis pod is launches.
Flying. Okay.
Okay. Over on the dark side, Megatron's computer scans the pod, discovering Primal is in the driver's seat, and he loves it. Megatron calls the situation delicious. There is a fuck ton of Cybertronics language. We're going to get there in a second. Cybertronics language sliding across the top and bottom of the screen whenever Megatron's looking at that. And I really wonder what it says.
Yeah.
Like TF Wiki didn't have a note on any of that. I did pause it and notice that the Predacon symbol for D is there. And I only know that because I made the Predacon symbol for D on our button set, series number 5, that was in our last booty box.
There goes Grandma.
They're into the sky with her battle mask on that just slides away in just a second. So no tarantulas. There's Primal. See, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I saw it.
So your assignment, Caleb, is translate all that.
I saw a bunch of numbers. And
if you want to get it done by like tonight, that'd be good because this has to drop tomorrow. So you might make partner. You might get that extra 1% of the 33% we all own of this venture.
Old Gil's gonna make this happen.
No. Oh, we come back to the Axelon and projecting Big Bot's ascent toward the alien moon kill thing. Airraiser asks how they got a signal through the shield, to which Cheetor sadly replies, Rhinox showed me how.
Oh,
I wish he were here. I wish he was here, sorry. It's very well delivered. It's very heartfelt. The James Corlett, who does the voice of Cheetor, even though I slag off on the character of Cheetor, he does a really good job like emoting whenever Cheetor is upset. So this kind of sentiment is really beating us over the head with... Rhinox has been mentioned as being important twice in this episode, and he's not going to be ready in time for being healed. So it's pretty foreshadowy, and then Rhinox just shows up and is like, "Hey, he's in the regeneration pod, but he wakes up. He wakes up."
I think you have to do that for wrapping things up here because he's gonna play a role in season 2, but. Yeah, he's coming. He's coming around.
I understand. It's just,
for me, it's like, Rhinox.
Right.
There he is.
I will also say I prefer, I think we may have passed it, but the Axelon's display is like a 3D rendering. I prefer it way over the dark side. Like, they just have these LCD monitors. It's not very cool. the Maximal's display is way more like Star Wars hologram like messaging.
I like when Rhinox kind of comes to and he goes, oh, I wonder what's going on.
Big Bot!
How'd you get a signal through the shields?
I opened a hole big enough for a spectrum pulse. Rhinox showed me how. I wish he was here. Pod ship will close with objective in 15.7 seconds.
Oh, they said seconds.
That's what. It's in seconds. Like, yeah, the Axelon informs of the primal pod will close with objective in 15.7 seconds. I don't know. I wrote. I don't know why they're using seconds now instead of like what is obvious microcycles.
Yeah.
Like
duh.
Duh. Yeah. Oh, this is where it is. Rhinox.
Optimus.
And he says Optimus. So Primal's pod shoots toward the moon through the energy beam. Seems like you should maybe come in at an angle from a friction perspective, but I guess there's no friction, even though light has friction. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Looks like there's friction. There's no defensive action from the alien moon as Primal approaches, and we go back to the Axelon where Cheetor asks the computer how much time they have, and it responds planetary destruction in 5.3 cycles. So, a little over 5 minutes. Primal is now within range, and he commences the ignition sequence. Primal tells the computer to prepare to blow the hatch, but it cannot comply. The pod hatch is magna-sealed. But that's impossible!
That's impossible.
Oh, I assure you, it is not.
Megatron? Ironic, isn't it? Both of us hitting upon the same plan to destroy the alien machine. But unfortunately, in my version, the pilot goes down. Or should I say, up with the ship.
Yeah.
Damn, diabolical.
Megatron's plan is still weird. His plan was to hijack the pod the whole time, no matter who flew it, and use it as a bomb.
Mm-hmm.
But so he must.
You think he
because
thought
it's responding to Prime, so he must have hacked some kind of the code Tarantulas was using to make sure the pod responded to his controls instead of whoever's piloting
he was
it.
Counting on Tarantulas to make this work.
I think. Well, he said it doesn't matter, so he's planning on doing this with Tarantulas in it.
Yes.
So I guess I'm saying, how did he hack the code to the point where the pod would respond to him no matter what? Like, we never see that.
Well, I mean,
there's no answer.
No.
There's definitely not an answer. So, Primal's pod flies towards the moon's bunt cake butthole, and we cut to the Axelon where the Maximals wonder why Primal hasn't ejected yet, and we get a weird possession moment as Black Arachnia channels Tarantulas, and she says,
Too late.
oh, I'm sorry.
Goodbye, Optimus.
oh man,
Yeah, actually, I forgot I still had it. No,
I forgot about that. I forgot about Starscream.
Capture that one.
Still,
No, it's
I mean, what else?
Why doesn't
well
he ditch?
because he speaks like Tarantula.
Come on, fearless leader, get it in gear!
Too late. Goodbye, Optimus.
I mean, that's a possession by Starscream, isn't it? What else is that?
I think no, I don't think it's that. I think what that is since she was jacked into Tarantulas, he put a virus in her brain.
I got it. I understand. Yep, you're right.
You gave me an existential crisis there for a minute because I'm like,
what's funny is
Starscream.
that's what's funny is that's what I kind of for some reason thought. Okay, somehow he's still taking possession of.
That's a wacky, fun way. That would be fun.
No, you know,
Hey,
I mean that's like throwing a curveball into the whole situation.
yeah. I mean, that'd be a wild ass curveball for the season 1 ender.
Yeah.
Oh yes, I love.
Oh, you Optimuses do love to sacrifice yourselves, don't you?
That was it. You Optimuses do love to sacrifice yourselves, don't you? Which is very funny. It's a very funny reference to most Optimus Prime's desire is to be martyred. It seems they just love it. So, and then Megatron says, "This is the end of the Beast Wars, and you lose." Primal flies into the modified moon, screaming, "Megatron!" and we get an explosion to end all explosions, complete with like the George Lucas energy ring wave addition coming out of it.
He's like, no!
He screams Megatron.
Megatron! Quite an explosion. Did this come out before the release of the new Lucas?
I don't know.
Lucas, because that's a very similar explosion.
That's what I just said. That was a George Lucas ring explosion.
Sorry.
Well, this is 97, March of 97. I don't know when the special editions came out. Probably before this. Probably. I'm almost going to guarantee it was before this. Because, like, the episode 1 came out in, 99? So, yeah.
True. Yeah. Ugh.
The moon explodes, and we see different shots from the planet, crickets chirping, as we cut to the debris field with metallic pieces floating out there, and parts start to fall toward the planet as we get this punch-out ending with the end, graphic, as we fade to black.
Huge.
And that's the end of the episode. Does Prime die?
Yeah, it's... Wow, what a cliffhanger.
Not only the end of the episode, that's the end of the season, baby.
Yeah, that is... So I'm actually really, really curious. I'm ready to watch the second season.
Get your dicks out and get your pussies out for the second season. Yeah. It's. I remember the second season more than anything, and I watched all 3.
Okay.
Second season, I think, is just where it hits its sweet spot. 3, I remember a lot of good things about 3, but
I'm excited.
I think I'm just thinking one specific episode in season 2, but anyway.
Okay. Wow, it just keeps getting better and better.
Yeah. Unfortunately or fortunately, season 2 and 3 are half as long as season 1, but they're very good.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you could look at it as like they hit their stride and maybe they had a story to tell and they told it and got out, but probably just the show ended.
Go ahead and ask, like, okay, in production, how long? What difference in broadcast? I should say in broadcast. What was the difference between the end of this and how soon after did they start season 2?
Let's look. See, this episode aired April 1st, 1997.
We had summer break.
Season 2 started October 26th, 1997.
It's almost 7 months. Mm-hmm. Yeah, just in time for.
Halloween?
Holidays.
Oh, well, that's. I think that's normal for a ton of shows. Always took especially in this time took the summer off.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't air during the summer, presumably because people were traveling.
Yeah, kids weren't. Summers were. You rarely had things happening during the summer during broadcast television and stuff.
Yeah. It was.
Yeah, it's in between. It's whenever I took their vacations.
That makes sense. Like, you don't, so anyone super young, like the way the shows come out now is weird because just our society has changed. But at the time, like in the 80s and 90s, we just, again, had to watch what was on. And also, if the networks are not going to get views on new shit during the summer, they're not going to air it. And also, actors needed a break because they were doing like 40 episodes a season.
Yeah, that's why, like, Saturday Night Live still like keeps a regular season schedule.
Mm.
I as far as I know, other television's regular sitcoms keep that.
I haven't
schedule
watched
as well.
real television in so long.
I don't know. I think they maintain some sort of production schedules, but I have no fucking clue.
Yeah, West and I don't watch shows now that are still airing, like series that are still airing, like mainly drama series. Like we are almost done with watching Succession.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen?
Oh yeah.
Oh, you saw it?
Yeah, I got worn out.
Oh really?
I liked it, but I actually, that's on me. I'm not judging it. I don't know why I'm saying. I don't know why I'm so defensive. I actually just got worn out on there. Sometimes I like bad behavior, but eventually their bad behavior just wore me the hell out, and I was just like, I'm just not really interested in this anymore.
I can understand. It's only. Well, I was gonna say it's only 4 seasons. We're almost done. We're in the middle of season 4.
It's good.
It is so good. Like Brian Cox, Kieran Culkin is very cunty.
Oh yeah.
And what is her name? I think I wrote her name down actually because I thought I might bring this up. Jeremy Strong is in it, and Matthew McFadden, who you may know from Pride and Prejudice, and then Sarah Snook as Shiv.
Yeah.
Just
hot,
gorgeous. her outfits,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, she's nice and thick. I'm sorry, that's terrible. Anyway, I can understand that. It's like Dallas boiled down to like 4 seasons. I thought I can understand completely. We've kind of mainlined it, but I can understand completely where you'd be like, "Oh, this is the betrayal of the week," or
I just sometimes that kind of stuff. After a while, it just for me, just personally, that kind of stuff. Eventually, I get like tired of the. I like dark and depressing stuff, but for some reason, after a while, I'm like, this is a crappier version. But I watched Yellowstone for a while. Mm-hmm. I just got tired of these people behaving the way they do.
Sure. I can understand that. I think with Succession, for me, it's I love the weird ass dynamic because it's all a family.
Yes.
And like, so they have their own interpersonal shit going on with everybody else. And I thought it was a hyper realistic version of what this WASP family would be like.
Sure. Absolutely.
So I enjoyed it, but I can understand it's not for everybody. I thank you for coming to Succession Talk, our spin-off podcast where we go episode by episode through the show Succession.
Hey, what's going on in the
in the real world?
I'm glad you asked.
Yeah.
This aired April 1st, 1997 in the Billboard Hot 100 Can't Nobody Hold Me Down by Puff Daddy featuring Mace as the true number one.
Still talking about Puff Daddy?
Yep. Well, that's the true number one. We covered it last episode. So let's cover a song that followed it at number one, Hypnotized by the Notorious B.I.G. This single that is the whitest I've ever sounded. The Notorious B.I.G. This single was released just 5 days prior to Biggie's murder, and it's his 5th song by a credited artist to hit number one on the Billboard Hot 100 posthumously. So Rolling Stone rated this song as number 30 on their 100 greatest hip-hop songs of all time. So, in a major shocker, Puff Daddy produced Hypnotize, sampling Herb Alpert's 19... I highly recommend anybody check out Herb Alpert if you like trumpet.
He is, believe it or not, known as being the wealthiest artist in the world. More
than Dolly Parton?
Yes.
That's fucking crazy. Well, she gives away a lot of money.
He started I forget. He was part of a record label back in the 60s. Like he's made an incredible amount of money. Like he's like Herb Alpert net worth. His net worth is estimated to be around $850 million. And this is he sold A&M records. Like A in A&M is Alpert. Yeah, he is still alive. He is 90 years old.
Whoa.
And he's an interesting guy. Like he's not just playing trumpet. He was a Tijuana Brass. He was a record label owner. In '89, Philips Polygram announced its acquisition of A&M for $500 million. And Alpert and Moss later received an extra $200 million payment. Like he is very rich.
That's unbelievable.
He is. Yeah, he's on the list of like the top earning individual artists.
You know what, guys? You come for the Beast Wars and you stay for the Alpert news.
That's why they're here.
What other podcasts are you going to learn that Herb Alpert, someone you've almost certainly never heard of?
Well, you should know about
You should.
him.
He's great. Yeah. Is the richest solo musician
in the
who's
world
ever lived.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Okay.
So anyway, it was sampled.
Yeah.
Surprise, surprise. Puff Daddy produced
Stop
Hypnotized.
reading it, because if you read it, you're not going to listen to me.
All right. I'm not going to read it.
So the Herb Alpert song was the 1979 song Rise.
Uh-huh.
Back-to-back number ones for Bad Boy Records. It was nominated for Best Rap Solo Performance at the 1998 Grammy Awards, but lost to Men in Black by Will Smith, which is sad, but that song's a bop.
Yeah, that's true.
Woo! There should be a supercut of just music behind Will Smith going woo, nah, ha ha. I like Will Smith, but
yeah.
Anyway, okay. So Chris X of Pitchfork wrote, Big was a master of flow, sounding unforced and unlabored over a bevy... I'm sorry, I'm not going to read it like that. I read it like it's fucked up Casey Kasem.
That's okay.
Chris X of Pitchfork wrote, Big was a master of flow, sounding unforced and unlabored over a bevy of pristine, high-fidelity maximalist beats that serve to always bow to his intent, unquote. And 50 Cent has said that this song is the one he once played at his funeral to bring it back to caskets. He said, I just want everyone to have as much fun, or to have as much of a party as possible. I mean, that's very sweet.
That is sweet.
Number one at the box office, Liar, Liar, which we covered last episode, is number one right now. So let's cover one of my favorite movies that was number one for 1 week in June of 1997.
I'm trying to think, what could this be?
It's an action film.
Okay.
June of 1987.
Oh, no, 97. June of 97, 1 week, action film.
I'll give you one actor in it.
Okay.
Danny Trejo. You're not going to get
Nope, I'm not going to get it. Tell me what it is.
it. It is Con Air.
Oh, wow.
That's right. Yeah, this fucking movie's so good. Oh my God, if you have not gotten your eyes on this phenomenal film, you need to do so ASAP if you care about action movies at all. Like, it's very much in the face-off milieu of movies, and to also both, in fact, star Nick Cage, who literally went from the set of Face-Off to filming Con Air.
Yeah.
Oh no! Oh, I'm sorry. It's backwards. Nick Cage went from Con Air to Face Off.
Yeah, that's during that whole era. With the other one that he was in, the one with like the Alcatraz was taken over.
The Rock.
Yes, that's kind of I
with Ed Harris and Sean Connery.
I consider Con Air and The Rock kind of
that's the trilogy.
Yes,
that's the classical trilogy is Face Off, Con Air, and The Rock.
Yeah.
Oh man, you guys,
bonkers.
If you care about movies, silly movies at all, or just great movies, like I envy you if you have not yet seen this film.
Yeah, you should watch Con Air.
We watch this pretty annually, along with Face Off, and
we have a pillow of Nick Cage's face when he emerges from being in prison, or emerges from the plane. Or from the van, get on the plane.
No, it's. I have this note later, but like, if you don't know this movie and you don't know who Nick Cage is, and if presumably you're young, I'm just assuming like we're talking about the 20-year-olds.
Okay.
Jesus. That gif you see of the guy smiling with the hair blowing, that's Nick Cage from this movie.
Yeah.
That's the meme.
Tell us more about Con Air.
I said gif. I'm so like an old fucking guy.
No,
we're losing the zennials.
I said I am to somebody in my office, and they called me out for saying I am as being old fashioned.
I think people say DM now.
Okay, fine.
I don't know. I wouldn't have called you out. I would have been confused as to what you said.
An instant message.
That would have. I don't know if I've ever said someone say I am me in real life.
Jesus Christ! What? I'm sorry. I live in some weird world.
I am me would have confused me. I would have not understood what you asked me to do.
All right.
I'm sorry.
That's fine. Let's keep going.
It just makes me think of America online. I don't know. So this movie was produced by Jerry Bruckheimer, which, if you know, you know. It was directed by Simon West, starring Nick Cage. It also featured a bevy of beautiful actors. It's an ensemble cast. John Malkovich, the cast that makes no sense, but it makes all the sense. John Malkovich, John Cusack, Steve Buscemi, Ving Rhames, Cole Meany, Dave Chappelle, MC Gainey, and Danny Trejo.
What? I mean, how did that work? How did the casting? It's like
I think Bruckheimer was just like, would you like to do this? And they were like, all right.
Yeah.
It had to be.
I would think so.
Oh, that's funny. You say also, like, how did the cast work together? Like Danny, he was asked if there were any, like the dynamic on the set, and like of that, he said there's only one actor he's ever been a little scared of, and it was on the set of Con Air.
Was it who are they all again?
Nick Cage, John Malkovich, John Cusack, Steve Buscemi, Ving Rhames, Cole Meany.
I'm going to go on an oddball one. I'm going to guess John Cusack.
It was John Cusack.
Yeah, he's a weird guy.
He said it was something about the eyes.
Yeah.
Is what Danny said.
Yeah.
And Danny has been a prisoner. He's been incarcerated in an actual prison. So he knows eyes.
He knows something's up.
I haven't described the movie at all. Basically, Cage plays U.S. Ranger named Cameron Poe, who gets sent to prison because he was defending his wife from a bunch of jerks outside in a bar with knives. And because he's an Army Ranger, is held to a different standard because he's literally a deadly weapon. You really don't need to think about this, and you can't because it's not real. So
Don't. Just go with it.
so he's in prison. He writes to his daughter, "Hey, Angel."
Hey, Angel.
He calls her something else.
Hey, Angel.
I got the teddy bear. I got your teddy bear.
I got your teddy bear here.
We're reading it like Buffalo Bill. Her sure big old fat person.
Is that?
From Silence of the Lambs.
That's Buffalo Bill. Oh, I thought you meant the Western. Like, I thought you meant like trying to talk about like in the Wild West. He'd roll up and be like, watch me.
You're a big old
I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, he was well known. In addition to
He comes
being
in all
a famous
guns blazing,
cowboy.
looking fancy, and being like, "Hey,
Oh God!
see my Wild West, my Buffalo Bill." No, I got
Okay.
hard fuck me.
He's on
Hard fuck me so
a
hard.
horse, like there's no one around. He's just riding down the trail. Hard fuck me. Chewing on some straw. Well, okay. Whoa. Where the fuck? Okay, so yeah, it was John Cusack.
Yeah.
So after paroled, I was way past that. After paroled, on his way home in a prisoner transport plane, the ludicrous psychopath prisoners flying with them seize control of the plane, and Cage stays on the plane because remember, when the plane lands, he is a free man. Cage stays on the plane to make sure these jerks don't get away. Why couldn't you just put the bunny back in the box? That's a bad accent, but that's about as good as his accent.
My job last year, I had to go to, before I have my job now, I went to, I'd have to go up to our headquarters, which was on a tarmac. And we had all these big windows that looked over the tarmac of this airport up in Detroit. Mm-hmm. And while I was there, they would frequently have planes there and do Con Air. They would load convicts in the plane.
Really?
So I got to watch a
Were
Con Air experience.
they chained up?
Oh, they would bring them in vans
God.
and then put them on a plane and fly them.
Oh God!
Because I'm just trying to imagine, like, those people, I guess, had special class. They were classified in a way where it was like, this is too much of a risk to transport them across the country. We're going to fly them in a plane, I guess.
Yeah. Well,
unless somehow.
Why would you want to drive them?
It's true. It's faster this way. It's probably cheaper, maybe. I'm sure it's all.
I think they just want to get them there.
Get them there fast, yeah. So,
like that now. No, okay. So now this is our early 2000s style comedy film that we're making.
Yeah.
Cons coast to coast, where they have to be driven, and then hijinks ensue.
I like it
because they're on a no-fly list.
Con bus.
Con bus. Oh, that's
Con train.
Con bus would be a great student film.
I like Con train. They get them on a train, like called prison train, jail train.
No, my immediate thought went to the infrastructure in this country where we don't have any train lines that connect. But
yeah.
Well, no, actually, I mean they transport.
They take over a train. I like it. I like this. This is legit.
And then it
not a bad idea.
It turns into rails from the Ron Friedman original Transformers script.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm gonna workshop this a bit.
Okay.
Listeners,
No, I like it.
Yeah, help me out here.
So the main antagonist is played by John Malkovich, named Cyrus the Virus, which is a great killer name. Garland Green is played by Steve Buscemi and is a Hannibal Lecter kind of guy. Well, hey, I even brought the Silence of the Lambs up earlier. It was just in my head. And he gets wheeled around, like, really in that fucking Silence of the Lambs rig. And when the prisoners take over the plane, they're listening to Sweet Home Alabama. Buscemi says, define irony. bunch of idiots dancing on a plane to a song made famous by a man that died in a plane crash. The tagline for this opus was, "One wrong flight can ruin your whole day." Which is pretty fucking weak, I think.
It is.
It's not very good.
It's bad.
The movie did receive 2 Oscar noms.
For what?
Best Sound and Best Original Song, "How Do I Live" by Trisha Yearwood, which was all...
Really?
I hate that fucking...
Yeah, I know, but
I'm sorry.
I didn't realize it came out, that was connected to that movie.
Here's the thing. I mean, they play it lots of times in the movie.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. I don't particularly like that song, but I will listen to it because it gives me an emotional response that makes me fucking sad, which is what that song is supposed to do, which is where I have weird reactions to certain songs that I don't necessarily understand why.
Yeah.
Like Africa's Toto.
Yeah, Toto makes you cry.
I don't understand why this is occurring like in my brain, but that's one. There are many others. Anyway, that I guess it didn't win. It was just nominated. It's a fine song. I'm sorry I said I didn't like it. This film performed quite well, earning $225 million on a $75 million budget. It's 90s action as fucking hell.
It's fun.
It has 4 endings that any other action movie could have ended as. And spoiler, they land that goddamn plane on the Las Vegas Strip. It is radical. It's so good. It's so Bruckheimer. And I would listen to the "How Did This Get Made" episode about this movie, because this movie is so necessary. This movie should be in the Library of Congress as an example of necessary art.
Yeah. Well, it's again, it's right. I mean, in that trilogy, I think Face Off is the one that's the most absolute bonkers. But
because they switch fucking human faces
but
and pretend to be each other.
So obviously, if you haven't seen Face Off, that is wow. But anyway, I'm not trying to change the subject. I'm saying watch all of those. But if you watch one, you got to watch the others.
The craziest part is that The Rock is the most reasonable in terms of. Well, I can see this occurring of the other 3.
Yeah.
Of the other 2, and it involves like glowing green beads of toxins that are in rockets and like injecting things into your heart. Oh man.
Yeah. What's that one it's called Stealth? There's a 90s movie that's with John Travolta. Yeah, Broken Arrow.
Oh, Broken Arrow, that's a John Woo film.
Yeah, that one's also, I would lump that into that whole face-off genre, because Broken Arrow is also a equally bonkers type of. It came out in '96.
It is, and like it's a John Woo film, so as you might expect, the soundtrack of Broken Arrow sounds almost exactly like the Face Off.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
A lot of that. I do specifically remember one thing from that movie, and it's from the opening scene, I think, of Broken Arrow, where John Travolta and Nick Cage. Oh my God.
Not Nick Cage.
Not Nick Cage. It is, I see his face.
Christian Slater.
Christian Slater, thank you. Yes, Christian Slater. They're boxing, and John Travolta says, "Don't look at my fist, look at my shoulder. That's where the hit's coming from." And then I'm like, oh, that's a good tip. Look at the shoulder. That's where the hit's coming from. Right. I don't know how real that is.
Yeah,
but I would guess you're hit.
You can try it sometime.
When I'm next in a brawl. The next time I'm fucking sucker punched from behind in 2007.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh no! It was the only time I've been in a fight. I was at a wedding. No, it had to be like 2004.
What is this?
I was at a wedding. And it was Jason Wolf's wedding.
Okay.
You met him, right?
Oh, yeah. Of course.
Melissa, Aaron's wife at the time, and Aaron came with me, and we went to this wedding. We went to the wedding reception. It was in like a park area. It was kind of outside. And I took kind of a fancy to this Polish woman who was in a low-cut yellow dress. Low-cut doesn't matter. Yeah. But she had her hair done up in like a 40s style.
Yeah.
I mean, she was exactly. She was
checking all the boxes.
She was a woman I would have let ruin my life. And So we got along. I was like, because there was a guy that was talking to her too. So I'm like, is that your boyfriend? And she's like, no, he's my ex-boyfriend. We're just friends right now.
That's the problem.
So we're dancing and shit. And, like, we're having a good time. I'm not specifically hanging around her all the time. And then, like, it's dark. I'm like, I have to go to the bathroom. And there's like a porta potty out on the fringes. And she's like, okay, I'll walk with you. And we're walking. Like, literally, I had not put any moves on this woman yet. But I feel a fist. I come around the side of my face from behind, hit me on my left, like where my jaw meets my ear.
Yeah.
I fall to the ground because I think it might be one of the wolf boys just messing with me.
You didn't know what to
I'm
think.
really drunk, by the way, so it didn't hurt yet.
Wow. Okay.
So I think it's somebody fucking with me, like wrestling. Because, like, I flip over on my back, the guy's on top of me, and I'm like, what are you doing? Because I can't see who it is. I'm, like, laughing, and I think he hits me a couple more times. I don't remember. I only remember the initial hit. And then he gets up, runs into the night, and I hear a car start and leave. And I'm like, what the fuck just happened?
I can't believe
You've never heard this story?
I don't remember if I have.
Yeah, it was in Kansas City. We were in an outskirt of Kansas City.
So then what?
Then she's upset, obviously.
Yeah.
He was her ex-boyfriend, but apparently he's crazy. And I'm like, great. Thanks. I am a little upset because I'm like, well, now I'm not going to get to kiss her. We can't kiss at this point.
Why not?
The mood is
it's all
ruined
messed up.
because we also all went back to the hotel in the same car and everybody was completely silent. But I talked to Jason Wolf's dad and he was like, "Oh man, that was crazy. I saw it from like 200 yards away at the reception proper." And I was like, "Yeah, what was that?" He's like, "Oh, that guy. I talked to that guy." And I was like, "Hey, how's it going?" And the guy was like, "Yeah, I'm doing good. But when I get drunk, I'm a real asshole."
Oh no.
And that guy who hit me had brought his own bottle of Grey Goose vodka that was empty on the table when we got back.
Okay.
So yeah, and then we rode back to the hotel and
That was that.
that was that. She's really pretty. I have some pictures I'll show you.
Oh my God.
It was just pictures from the reception. I wasn't being weird.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Fuck. So how about
Deviations.
I think up top it's important to mention that Beast Wars did win a Daytime Emmy in 1998 for Outstanding Individual Achievement in Animation. The award was accepted by production designer Clyde Klotz, which seems like a name that's going to get you made fun of in school.
Hey, Clyde Klotz.
You clotting up
the toilet?
I lost it.
You're
Fuck
gonna
you.
die of
Fuck you. You're stupid.
You're going to have a stroke. You got a clot.
You got a clot in your legs. It's moving up to your heart.
Going to get caught in a trap. Not careful.
That's the one. A little bit about this production designer, Mr. Klotz. He is known not only for Beast Wars, but also Mainframe's other shows, Reboot and Shadow Raiders. He also worked as production designer in the art department on live films and TV like The Hitchhiker, X-Files, and Fringe. He was briefly married to X-Files star Gillian Anderson.
Ooh, good job.
I guess it didn't take.
Well,
He's also credited for conceptual design on the 2015 film 50 Shades of Grey, and he is still alive at 64.
Okay. Yeah.
Do you remember the show The Hitchhiker from the probably early 90s, maybe late 80s? It was about, let me tell you if this rings a bell. It was a mix between The Twilight Zone and Highway to Heaven, where the wraparound character, the titular hitchhiker, is introduces and closes every story.
Nope, don't remember it.
It's great.
Don't remember it.
Everybody look it up.
Okay.
Because I'm sure you can't find it anywhere, because this is like The Box where nobody remembers it. That or Kid Video.
I remember Kid
Where are my Kid Vidios at? Oh, I put this note. I wrote a comic book based on this show. Not based on this show, just ripping off the idea of the show.
Sure.
in my early 20s. The lead character was a hitchhiker. It wasn't about. He was just a hitchhiker.
You don't have to like. It's fine. What was it about?
No, it was about a hitchhiker with superpowers, and he's being hunted by a demon. Which why he's a hitchhiker? Why he has to get lead.
Got to keep him.
He's like it's like being
on the
chased.
run.
It's like that. Have you ever heard that thing of like, would you take $1 billion if you were constantly being chased by a snail that if it touched you, you die?
Look at that spider right there. No, right here. Look at the end of my finger.
Oh, hey, buddy. Let's just move you.
Didn't get it.
It's fine.
Okay. No, don't blow it. Nope. No.
It's over there.
It's fine. I'm watching it.
Are you afraid of spiders?
No, I'm not. It's fine. I guess I am a little. I don't know. Is this a fast-moving slug? Is it
No, it's just a regular slug. But you never know where it is.
I know that. I don't know if I could live with that. I'd become a very paranoid person.
Yeah, it's not worth it, right? To have that hanging, that sort of Sluggocles over your head.
Sluggocles? No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
I don't think I could. I don't.
It's like a really, really slow It Follows.
Unless, I mean, I guess. On the other hand, maybe Andy would be like, well, maybe you could just try to take one for the team.
Here was my. I would absolutely be like that if I were your wife. Yeah. Come on, like, how long are you gonna live?
Yeah, really. Yeah.
Don't you want to provide for family?
Yeah. And that actually would probably be something that I would seriously talk about.
It's a reasonable thing to talk about because my thought is like, what if you? Here's how I'm trying to gamify it. What if you have like, I mean, you got $1 billion. What if you have like 4 houses and you constantly rotate between the houses?
What if I just go ahead and live on an island?
Well, presumably this slug is immortal and can go through water.
Okay. So we're having
like this slug is a supernatural thing because it can kill you when it touches you.
Okay, so I got to start thinking about the slug can like actually crawl along the bottom of the ocean.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I mean, the ocean's big though.
It is very large. All right. Well, all right. I don't know.
Now I'm adding a wrinkle to it. What if the slug, after years of chasing you, has learned your patterns and is preemptively going to where it thinks you'll be?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, there's no hope.
There's no hope. There's no hope. There's no hope. There's no hope at all. Oh, anyway, the comic book I wrote about the hitchhiker. The guy was a hitchhiker. He had superpowers. He was hunted by a demon, but he can only activate his powers by using meth.
Wow. Okay. That's interesting.
Yeah. So he's got to score meth.
Okay. Well, that's not too hard to do.
Not around here. Even though I'm like legitimately, if I wanted meth, I don't know how I'd get it. I have no idea how I would achieve.
We'd go down to Showtime Joe's and ask around.
I guess you really would just go to bars and ask the bartender. Honestly, that's where.
Well,
that's how I can get cocaine. I'll just go downtown and ask a bartender.
They'll be like, "Sure, here you go." Like, no,
nobody's gonna think I'm a narc, right?
All I know is that it seems like people don't seem to have a trouble getting access to drugs if they want it.
Yeah, that's where the sticking point where I was like, "Oh, how do I get it?" But I'm like, "Oh yeah, I used to work in a restaurant."
Yes, if you know anybody in the service industry,
everybody knew or was a guy in the restaurant.
Yeah, if you know anybody in the service industry.
Yeah, absolutely. Actually, I'm stupid. Of course, that's how you do it.
If you want any coke, you obviously can just ask anybody that's basically white collar.
Oh, like a finance bro?
Sure, exactly. Or in sales.
I should go ask like my director at work tomorrow.
Yeah, just ask him.
How dare you presume it's a him?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Anyway, I actually, in writing this note, I thought, this is actually kind of a cool idea. I should revisit this. The comic book, like the lead character, just a hitchhiker chased by a demon, and he uses meth to make his powers work. That's kind of cool. That's certainly
what are his powers though?
Mainly like, not great powers. It's increased increased strength and increased endurance and vulnerability.
Oh, so basically just somebody that's just the effects of methamphetamine.
Oh yeah, honestly.
I don't think those are superpowers, Ryan. I think he's just methed up.
Oh, Oh.
He can stay awake for long periods.
So I just
he can
wrote a
stay
meth
awake-
guy.
He can stay awake for long periods of time.
He's really buff.
He can get really focused on tasks.
Sometimes he crashes.
He calls them superpowers. This guy just sounds okay.
Honestly, okay, no,
Are you
wait.
sure that's really a demon?
That's exactly what I was thinking. I'm like, no, wait. Here's how the comic book goes. You have half of it where it is this reality where he's a superhero. Half of it is the version where it's all in his head.
Uh-huh.
Oh, this is good.
Yeah,
Nobody take that.
It's just he's not really a superhero. He's just a meth head. And
I'm very into this.
With delusions of grandeur.
I'm very into this.
I mean, that's all it is.
Some other stuff about this episode. TF Wiki refers to the alien moon as the Planet Buster, which I like, though I don't think it's mentioned in either episode or by anyone, but it's a cool name. Mm-hmm. The original script title for the episode was Termination Day, which I think is a lot fucking better.
Yeah, I agree.
Than other voices for 1 and 2. Termination Day 1 and 2 would have been way better.
Yeah.
A planned but never produced Generation 1 cameo was planned for Other Voices Part 2. The intent was for Megatron to gloat to Primal while the latter is trapped in the stasis pod by projecting an image of the Autobot leader Optimus Prime on Primal's view screen.
That seems like it would be kind of confusing.
Yeah, probably. It was probably a little muddled. Which is why they chose not to do it. It's a good cut. In Madman Entertainment's Beast Wars Season 1 DVD set on a commentary track for this episode with fan consultant Ben Yee and story editor Larry DiTilio, fellow story editor Bob Forward popped in to explain the significance of the slang term slag. He explained that he looked up on refineries and figured that robots would be made of steel, and one of the waste products of creating steel was unusable detritus called slag, which he thought would be an appropriate swear word for robots to use.
Like on the slag heap.
Yeah. I love that it says he popped in. Like Bob was like, I got facts too. I know things about Beast Wars. Yeah, I'm Katharine Hepburn. No. Nah, don't explain, just go. Just as the pod enters the Planet Buster, you can actually hear the sound of Optimus's arm cannon firing and glass shattering, and it appears that he attempted to blast his way out. But was he too late to escape?
I didn't hear that. I didn't
hear that either. That's what TF Wiki says.
I don't think he escaped.
You want to rate that scheme?
I mean, Megatron.
It's pretty tight.
I said it last time. He's been.
He saw the long game.
He did,
Rob.
very long. He is outsmarting the
aliens and the Maximals.
I mean,
and also he's able to pivot very quickly from like, oh, it's not Tarantulas. That's fine.
Yeah, he's outsmarting everybody. He's brilliant. I'm like, God damn.
I don't remember all the machinations of Megatron in season 2 and 3, but this may be his opus, even though it does not necessarily work out to how he wanted it to.
No, but he played it. He was cool as a cucumber the whole time.
He was
a master strategist in this situation. I would say, in that respect, that scheme is a 10.
It is. I agree. It's a 10. This is a rare 10.
The only reason it can't work is because it can't work.
Yeah, because of plot armor.
It's unable to. It can't work.
Yeah, it's not going to be allowed to work.
It should have worked for every single reason.
Exactly. Hey, how about
Okay, we can.
I'm the ghost of the iconic moment. Iconic moment for me in this one was I was really drawn to the planet getting fucked up by the beam and just getting cooked. I was like, oh man, this. Like I'm thinking of all the wildlife.
Well, that's why
the wipe of the planet was really disturbing to me.
Yeah, because how many thousands of millions of animals died?
Something going on there.
But that's why I think they put the crickets chirping in after it was done, where they're like, not everything died. Okay. Some things are okay.
The crickets are still around.
Crickets are good. You love those.
We got that going for us.
They just show a half-burnt kangaroo like limping along. Oh, I've made myself sad. Yeah. My iconic moment was you Optimuses do love sacrificing yourselves.
Yeah.
I like that little nod.
Oh, Was Tarantulas burned in this one or the previous episode?
It was this one.
Yeah, I would say that's probably a really good iconic moment. Tarantulas
Yeah,
on fire,
it's really
running
fucked
out
up.
of running out off the bridge.
Honestly, the way they animated him on fire was realistic to the point where it just looked like a human on fire.
Yeah, yes, I agree. That was I will say that is my iconic moment.
Okay.
Next time on the Autopod Decepticast, yes,
It's not a Beast Wars episode, Caleb. Can you guess what it is?
it's a Joe episode.
Yeah, it's a Joe
Love it.
episode. We have a rocket of an episode appropriate for the 4th of July release. It's not coming out on the 4th of July. It's like the 29th, I think.
Of July, but it's a
No, June.
Oh, okay.
June 29th. Some might say the rockets in question will have a glare that is red.
I wonder if Aaron will be here for that one.
I hope so. Well, no, not selfishly. You laughed like it was selfish.
No, I'm not. No. I would say that you've done a fantastic job hosting these two.
I
know
appreciate
it is a lot of work, and I feel guilty for not helping out in that capacity. And
Not guilty enough to help out. Not the best. I'm kidding. What are you going to do? Like, this is just the way it is.
yeah, well,
Whenever we're a man down and we miss him.
yeah, we are. Aaron does a lot here. He is our host, and we get to kind of get to play around that.
He's our Rock of Thweetvolter.
Yes, he's the Rock. I'm the face-off.
I
and you're
guess
the
that
Con
makes
Air.
me Con Air.
Yeah.
Want to put the bunny back. Or to put the bunny back on the burster. Okay. So, next time. Yeah, it's a joke episode. Hey, should you wish to support us, hey, I mean, you're already here. If you're still listening.
If you wish to, you
The
can.
simplest way, give us a review on Apple Podcasts, Spotify. Spotify has comments now for some reason. Google Play, like, sub on YouTube. Maybe I'll get some of our backlog up on there. They get like 4 views. Who gives a fuck? Patreon, several levels of support. Booty Box at the $5 level, but at any level, you have access to the notorious APDC Discord channel, which is where we are most active.
That's where
It
the
is
action
awesome.
is. That's where the action
It's so fun. If you want some merch, the Patreon address it's at patreon.com/APODcast. I bet you could have found it. I bet you could have found it.
I bet you could have found it. I bet you could tell your friends about it. Get them on board.
Tell your kids, tell your wife.
$5 a month or more.
Many levels exist. If you want some merch, go to autopoddecepticast.com/store. There's a bunch of posters and
Yes.
button sets and fun things up there. We'll have some new stuff up there soon.
Yes.
Autopoddecepticast.com is also where you can find this episode's page, where I put a lot of random shit. I mean, the trailer for Con Air is going to be up there.
Yep.
Chicken check-in.
Chicken
check-in
check-in.
picture. I'll take a picture of Lydia. Also, if you'd like to have a drink featured on our show, a cocktail, if you want to buy us a drink, you can do so by sending us $5 hairs to @APODcast on PayPal. Put in the notes what you'd like me to make, and I will make that cocktail on a future episode because I cannot make it on a past one.
Thirsty, money, buy us a drink. Buy us a drink.
And there it is. Caleb, what's another way they can support us?
Well, our next episode is a Joe episode.
It is.
The way that those work is you give us money. I would say
$75.
$75. You tell us what G.I. Joe episode you want us to review, and we're going to do it. These guys were hesitant about that at first.
It's been awesome.
Yeah, they're fun. G.I.
The
Joe,
Joe episodes are so... They're like, by any measure, the G.I. Joe episodes are better than the G1 Transformers episodes, by and large.
I mean, you don't have to share that opinion, but because we think that, we really get into them and make them a lot of fun. And of course, a previous episode, Ant recommended Once Upon a Joe.
Yes. Yeah.
Apparently that one's a little, is got an interesting plot line. So we call it Doe for Joe. Yeah. If you give us $75, we'll do it. We'll call you out.
We'll call you out
We'll
at
come to your
noon
home.
on the town
we'll
square.
Find you. Yeah. That's another way that we make money, and
Absolutely.
that helps support the podcast and helps support what we do to turn around and entertain you all.
Yeah, we do love those. So also we're on Twitter, Facebook Threads, Blue Sky, Instagram, all of them at APODcast, and in TFCon October.
Yes, we're gonna go up there. We're gonna take a bunch of merch. This is the first year we're gonna do a table.
Yep, we have a merch table.
Be interested to try to sell some of our very
niche
stuff.
Well, when Aaron gets back, we have decided we're going to set up a meeting as to what we're going to take. I don't know why he has this weird opinion that he's like, nobody could fit in the car with all I'm bringing. I'm like, surely this can all fit in your trunk.
Fill an entire vehicle, and I'm like, I can't.
It's just packed to the brim.
And I'm like, are you wanting to unload all of that and bring it into the? Yeah, I don't know. But hey, you know what? He's a marketing guy, and so I give him a benefit. But so I'm very curious what kind of volume, because in my mind, I'm like, we can just fly up there with it. But he's like, no, we got to drive.
Yeah.
I'm not driving. I'm flying.
I'm flying as well. He's driving. But even driving, he could just drive his normal car. Melody's coming up too. So it's like, all you'd have to do, like, even if the trunk's full, you can fill the back seat. Like, there's no way.
Yeah. He had me look into cargo, like renting like a commercial van.
I think, wasn't that whenever we were thinking of all going
That's
together?
Right, like a 15-passenger van. And they're way too expensive.
Yeah, they are. And they don't like one-way trips.
No, they sure as hell don't.
So yeah, we'll be at TFCon in October in Chicago.
Come check us out.
Come say hi.
Yeah,
and shit, it'll be fine.
It'll be interesting. We'll see a lot of people.
Oh, God, I can't wait till it's not fine, and we are ejected for the fact that I took it out. Sometimes it needs to breathe. Everybody.
Oh my God, you're gonna whip your dick out in the con?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. This is the first. This is the first time hearing about this situation.
Oh, it's a surprise! Hey, the one-eyed snake just needed to say hi. He's giving you kisses, and I pull my pee hole open and closed like it's talking.
Hello. We better start signing off here.
Okay, that's really it.
Ryan, good
job.
We're done. Aaron, we need you back.
Hopefully,
please.
Aaron's back next week.
For the love of God, Aaron, come back.
Oh God! Bye. Pistols at dawn.
Pistols at dawn.
Cells is the sponsor of Autopod Decepticast. Yes.